benefits of the MDMS service is it helps support employees in their efforts to do right by the data entrusted to them by citizens and other sensitive information within government. And it's by having an MDMS service based on an enterprise mobility management platform, it's going to allow us to consistently implement the controls. Some simple things like inactivity lockouts. Employees don't have to worry about setting this themselves and adhering to some of the policies that we have in place. We'll have that all built into the system and enforced using these controls. An example of one that's coming up is we'll be launching our mobile device security standard in March 2017. And that will state a number of requirements that employees have to do with respect to mobile devices and sensitive information. Fortunately, many of these are built into the MDMS service, so they won't have to worry about those. We've provided them the tools to be successful in complying with the standards that are appropriate in 2017. So as members of the BC Public Service, it is our duty and responsibility to ensure the information entrusted to us by the citizens of BC is afforded appropriate protections. So where we have sensitive information, including personal information, we need to ensure it benefits from appropriate controls. Again, that can only be done on the mobile platform with the presence of an enterprise mobility management system like our MDMS service.
About mobile device management. We just heard from Gary Perkins, who is talking a little bit about how this new service is about securing our devices and information across government. But I want to talk a little bit more about how this service is about improving mobility for our staff and employees in their everyday lives. So a couple examples I want to talk about are, did you know, for example, that every ministry has their own catalog where they can both place and access their own business apps? So imagine if you're a forester and you're working for BC Timber Sales, you now have a specific catalog that you can go to go install or retrieve your app for the tree measuring, for weather, for maps, etc. What's also beneficial about this new service is that there's a corporate catalog. This is one of my favorite things. So now as an employee, there's an app called Employee Self-Service, and if you go into that app, you can actually put in your requests for leave, vacation time, sick days, etc. And as a supervisor, I can approve that. So that means that we're no longer tethered to our desks anymore, that we can actually start using our mobile devices in ways that they're intended to be used, which is really great. Common misconceptions about this new service is that it's a bit about Big Brother or spyware being put on your device, and that's not it at all. It's about protecting government devices and the information on there. So some common questions that have come up are, can you see the pictures on my device? And no, I can't see the pictures on your device, though I'm sure you have very cute children. I also can't read the texts on your device, so don't worry about that. What I can see, though, is what apps you've installed on the device. I can't see the data in those apps or how you're using them, but I can see what's on your device. So I think a good rule of thumb is if you wouldn't want your mother to see what's on your device in terms of installed apps, then maybe you should think about removing those apps from your device.